chick.
Chick, 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 pick, 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 pick.
Mm,
Whoop,
Now-
Oh, oh, chaw. How's that?
That's good.
Good.
That's perfect.
All right, cool.
The pigs are coming.
Aren't they always?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? We got an open door policy here for pigs.
Woo.
Come on in.
Why don't we start the shows like that?
Yeah. Come on in, oinkers.
Oinkers?
Put your tits on the table and listen to this.
Well, if you want to hear these sounds live
Oh my God!
and in person,
Come to the petting zoo.
I don't have a bell.
Oh no!
I'll ring.
Oh, do you need a bell?
I'll ring your bell. We can share a bell. We got a cast out. Look, the pig bell.
It's the
How
pig bell.
appropriate.
Look at that. Thank
Hey!
you.
Well, we're gonna do our first live show since the pandemic went
Yeah.
down. It's
Yeah.
been a long time.
It's been a long pandemic. You guys know.
Thursday, August 19th, we're gonna be back.
Climbing out of the bunker.
Oh man, at the Little Victory Theater in Travis, my hometown,
That's right.
Staten Island, New York.
Yeah.
This is going to be 7:30 doors, 8 o'clock show,
Yep.
and we are going to podcast. It's going to be Chris and myself.
That's right.
Laura's going to be there.
That's right. Like I said, we're climbing out of the bunker. If I see my shadow, the show goes on all night. Doesn't end.
Oh, it might happen, everybody.
And if I don't see my shadow, I'm going to shit my pants in the backseat of your car. So, yes, we're going to have Laura there and the rest of the Wahoo Skiffle Crazies
Yes.
jug band playing.
First time we've been doing this podcast.
Filthy Firsts.
It is ridiculous that we've never done a
Thirsty
show together.
Firsties.
But yeah, the Wahoos and the
Can
and the slap.
Can we call it a Thirsty Firstie?
You can call it that. It's going to be really good. People,
Man.
really, you got to come. Tickets are available now. We're asking that everybody who comes be vaccinated,
That's right. Against
And-
everything, not just COVID.
but all the stuff.
Especially swine flu.
This is a worm-free show.
Oh, don't you be coming with ringworm.
Don't you bring the worms.
Don't you bring any worms.
That's right. I'm talking to you, Imbergio.
Even gummy worms. We don't want them there.
No.
Stick to the seat. No good for your pants.
Mm.
You want to be wearing a fresh pair of pants. You don't want to be leaving our show with dirty pants. But you might. But you might.
You might.
You might be leaving the Little Victory Theater with a little load in the back of your little pants. That's how much fucking entertainment you're going to get.
You're going to shit a little.
Or you might shit a lot. I don't know what kind of a shitter you are. I shouldn't assume.
It's going to be your favorite show. Don't wear your favorite pants.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's the slogan.
That's the slogan. Wear your worst pants.
For the best show.
The owner of the Little Victory Theater really went out of her way to tell me she really wants to make sure nobody goes in their pants. There was an incident, and she had to throw a chair out. It was a big deal.
That's true. You're not
It's
even making
true.
that
I'm
up.
not making that up. She had to throw a chair
That
out.
really happened.
Because sometimes, people come, they party,
Don't
they
we-
have a good time. And listen, hey,
You don't want to be the story that she tells.
no, you don't want
Oh
that.
my God, you should have seen him. He came in here. Yeah, I knew from the minute I seen him, I knew he was going to shit. He looked like he just ate one too many pieces of shrimp parmesan.
And I knew, I could tell before I smelt it, I knew.
I knew it was gonna be popcorn shit. It was gonna smell like popcorn, wet popcorns.
Well, now I don't sell popcorn anymore, and I'm a chair short.
No popcorns here. No chairs either.
Hey, but listen, if anybody brings a little, whatever you're doing,
Wet your beak a little.
hey,
Hey, all right. It's
just
okay.
be cool, man.
Just be cool. We gotta hide it from the lady.
Mm.
Much like when we do our shows. This seems to be
All
a
our
common
shows.
thread.
Yeah.
It originally started with like, all right, we're gonna hang out in my room, hide this beer from my mom. Now it's like we're going to the pizzeria, hide this beer from the pizza lady. Now it's we're at the Little Victory Theater, hide your beer from Little Victory. That's that lady's name. It's me, boys. Little Victory. She used to like tap dance on the nose of bombers in World War II, and they called her Little Victory. She had a little hat, a little dance.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
You know, that's why it's the Little Victory Theater. Not because it's on Victory Boulevard on Staten Island, New York.
No.
It's because it's owned by Little Victory. Go get 'em, boys. Bomb them chaps. It's what she said, not me.
No, I know it's what she said. Hey, listen. I just and by coming to see the show, you're not supporting those kinds of
No.
No. Come out. Hey. Come out. Listen, tickets are $10.
That's it.
And you're getting a live podcast show and a live performance
By Staten Island's premier jug band.
Greatest jug band in the country.
It's true. That is true. It's true. We won a battle of the bands in Chicago in 2015, and we proved that we were the best in the country.
Once and for all.
Once and for all. Everybody died after that. Every jug band died after that. It was how could they accept reality after we just fucked their faces in Chicago?
They killed themselves with things you find around the house. It's interesting. The real mass jug band suicide in Chicago.
The skiffle murders.
I'll tell you this about our live show.
Yeah.
If you are a member of the Little Chub Club.
Oh, the illustrious society of creative but depraved people.
That's right. You get a free ticket.
What? Wait, what?
You get a free ticket. And you know that the Chub Club...
Have we all gone mad?
Membership starts at $1.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/SuperLiveAdventure. You can join. You get a bonus episode every month.
What?
All kinds of fun incentives. And with this particular show, if you're a member of the Little Chub Club, you can get a free ticket.
Wow. Do the math.
Do the math. Maybe you've been thinking about joining for a while. And maybe you're the driving distance of the show. And it's like, you know what? It makes more sense for me to join the club and see a free show than just buy a ticket for that.
We just gave you the reason to pull that trigger, my friend.
So think about it. Join, or hey, it's a lot of show for $10. It's gonna be
it's too much show for $10.
Too much.
Some of it we should cut, but we're not even gonna. We're gonna keep stuffing it.
You gotta come, man.
Oh man, there's tons of.
It's my old hood.
Here. That's true.
It's my old hood.
That's true. We're gonna be in Travis.
Good
old Travis.
That's right.
All them Travis stories. You go back and listen to the podcast. All them Travis stories. You come there and you relive them.
Sure. You're in the building, man. It's where I bought propane. Because he died upstairs. You gotta come.
We're going to have a seance and we're gonna resurrect the disemboweled body and spirit of Cuzzy.
Oh God.
We're gonna make him go into a child's doll.
They say if you wander around out back late at night, he'll catch you by the chain link fence and he'll chew your ear off for days.
Not literally. He'll just keep talking.
He'll just talk forever.
Like in a drugged up stupor.
Hey, man. You know, remember Bazooka comics? I used to chew them up.
Okay, druggy, thanks. Thank you. This has been great. I'm glad I paid $10 to come here. I was promised dirty pants. And what do I got? Methadone mouth over here chewing
But it's a
my ear off.
gross. You might still shit your pants. You'll shit your pants. Come on. You're going to shit your pants. Come out.
That's it. Either from the ghost or from just the entertainment.
Well, I hope people come. Tickets are available on Eventbrite,
That's right.
our website, social media. We're posting it everywhere. But
Everywhere.
get in there.
It's a
Tickets
pandemic.
are limited. We're doing pre-sale only on this because we're trying to make this a very COVID-friendly show.
That's right, and it's limited space. We once the tickets sell, once the seats are bought, you're not getting in. I don't care if you're staring at us through the window and you're wearing those like gloves with the cut off fingers and a really big scarf. And I know it's gonna be August, but you're gonna give the illusion of being a cold street urchin. I don't care. I'm gonna monster mash you right at the window.
It's seating is limited.
Very.
So yeah, get on it, Chubbs. We hope you can make it. Adventurers, join us.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
I am Chris Sorrentino.
I am Doug Silver. Welcome!
Oh
man!
Welcome back to the show of shows. Listen, guys, I know you probably listen to other shows. It's okay. You can put it on the table.
It's all right.
It's not. This isn't like a
Yeah.
monogamy thing.
No,
You could listen
no.
to other shows, but you know what? This is the best fucking show you're ever gonna listen to. All right? I'm gonna come right to your fucking house. I'm gonna poke your mother in the fucking eye for breakfast.
Yeah, what other show's gonna do that?
What other show's gonna fuck with your mother?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. What? Oh, your mother's dead? Too bad. I'll fucking dig her up. I'll skull fuck your dead mother. I got another beer here.
By the way, he is so far from the he's in the fridge.
I have to
You
get
got
a
long cables in there. What'd you get? You got another beer?
Yeah, I got a a Silly Goose Island lemonade shandy, wheat ale with natural lemon flavor. Such a silly goose. Hey! You got a duck. They're getting closer every time.
Yeah, it's a good goose impression.
That's it for. Yeah, it's my mallard.
I'm drinking Rebecca Creek Fine Texas blended whiskey,
Ooh,
courtesy of the Red Bear.
The Red Bear. You know what? The Red Bear. She put us on to a place called Buc-ee's a long time ago.
Yeah,
She sent us a care package.
Which I've never been. We don't have it up
You've
here.
never been to the Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And driving through Florida, guess what? I found a fucking Buc-ee's, man. Buc-ee's is. We were just talking to Servan about Buc-ee's.
Yeah. So it's that big inside?
It's huge. Okay, so Buc-ee's prides themselves on having the most, like, the cleanest bathrooms out of any rest stop. They call themselves like your buddy on the road.
You're coming from Disney.
I'm coming from
So
Disney.
Some pretty clean bathrooms.
Not as clean as Buc-ee's.
Wow, Buc-ee's is that
Buc-ee's
good?
wins. Yeah, they win like every year. So Buc-ee's is like a truck stop, but it's also a convenience store, but it's also like a tchotchke, like you could buy like cheesy gifts there.
Yeah.
And like I'm wearing a Buc-ee's t-shirt
I like that shirt.
right now. It's a good shirt.
It is a good
Good
shirt. It's a
shirt.
very Florida Bucky. It looks like very Miami.
It's as
80s.
Florida as you could get. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't explain. And then they have like these awesome brisket sandwiches.
I love brisket.
Who doesn't?
I love
Bucky brisket.
Bucky brisket.
Who
Brisket.
doesn't
Was
love
it that good?
Out of this world.
Kids love it too?
I don't know, because they were like groggy getting out of the car, like we just left Disney.
Oh.
Yeah, they went into Buc-ee's. They dug it. I don't know if they dug it as much as me. I ran around screaming about
Let's go to
Buc-ee's.
Bucky's right now. How long would it take us?
Not 18 hours.
All right, you drive.
For the Florida one. Oh, I can't do that again. Dude, I drove home. It took me 21 hours to get home. And I drove through that fucking rain.
Yeah.
There was like a nor'easter or something, some kind of hurricane. I don't know. Something coming up the whole eastern seaboard was me white knuckle rafting
Oh yeah.
up I-95.
Cats and dogs. Buckets.
Bucky's of rain. Just torrential beaver nuts.
Torrential downpour.
It was
that bad.
rough.
Yeah, it was a rain. We had a lot of rain.
It was rough. But yeah, man, I was out in Florida. You know what was weird? All right, so I'm driving. I forgot what fucking state I'm in. I think it's like North Carolina or Virginia or South Carolina. One of them.
Same thing. Between here and Disney.
The same thing.
Just between it. There's Disney, there's here, and there's everything in
And
between.
there's just a bunch of shit, a bunch of Buckies in between, a bunch of Cracker Barrels in between. No, so there's a car in front of me, and the license plate says "C Wink," and I was like, "Is that Fonzarella?
Yeah.
What state does she live in?" I was like, I couldn't remember. So I'm like, "Is C Wink
One of our listeners. Yeah.
Cassandra Winkler,
Chub Club member.
Fonzarella?
Fonzarella.
Could this be her?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna blow her fucking mind." And I pulled up next to her, and it's just this old dude. I was like, it's not Fonzarella.
Fonzarella's dad, maybe.
It might have been. Oh man, Mr. Wink,
Mr. Wink.
Mr. Winkler,
Mr. Winkler.
the Fonz, Arthur Fonzarelli himself. No, because he wasn't wearing a leather jacket. It definitely wasn't him.
Then it couldn't have been.
No, definitely not.
How old do you think the character Fonzie was when he died? Do you think he lived?
Oh man,
Do you think he's like old and miserable and he hates everything?
Yes, he survived those sharks, right? He jumped over a shark.
The Fonz now.
Oh, excuse me. The Fonz, yeah, he's
Well,
bitter.
the thing.
The Fonz
Happy
now,
Days
he's like
was.
Paulie Walnuts. He's like an old bitter.
Well, when would he be old? Because Happy Days. It's kind of when I was a kid. We talked about this. I thought it really was like a show from the 50s.
Yeah, no.
But it was
me
like,
too.
but it was a different era as that 70s show.
Exactly.
So when did that show was out?
It came out in the 70s, but it was supposed to be the 50s.
So it was about the 50s. So if he was like an old man, he wouldn't necessarily be an old man now.
Oh, he'd be a super old man now.
Yeah, but if you had like Fonzie in the 90s.
Oh, if you had Fonzie in the 90s, now he'd be like in his 40s.
Yeah, he would have hated the 90s, right?
No, I'm sorry, he'd be in his 50s. 2000. If you came out in 2000.
Well, how old was
you'd
the
be-
Fonz on the show?
I'm guessing he's got to be like high school age.
No, I felt like he was like an old asshole hanging out with the kids in high school. He was like he was a creep.
He was. All right, but he wasn't that much old. Maybe he was 20. 21? Could the Fonz buy booze?
I think the Fonz. I'm gonna say 30s for the Fonz.
No way.
In my head, listen, it's all warped because I was a kid. But that's what I'm thinking.
So you think the Fonz the whole time we're thinking like this guy is like, hey, cool. He's like the old guy hanging out with
He's
teenagers.
hanging out in the bar. So by the time you get to the 90s, he's in his 70s.
Oh, still
and
in the bar.
Nickelback, he punches the jukebox and Nickelback comes on.
Oh,
and he-
yeah.
And then he punches it some more.
Yeah.
Then he unleashes on it.
Somebody once told me that Shrek was gonna blow me.
Hey!
He gets all yay. If you want to buy me flowers, then go ahead now. Shut up.
I hear Muffin.
I hear
The audience isn't going to hear it. I hear Muffin through the wall. Oh, come on. Just come out here. She won't leave?
No.
All right.
She's like, listen, it's my way or the highway.
I'm not going to Muffin's room. I can't breathe in
You
there.
can't breathe in Muffin's room.
No.
Oh my God, you can't go in the bakery.
I'm allergic to Muffin. It's the bakery.
Stay out of the bakery. Yeast gonna rise, John Zaluga. Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't know how old the Fonz was supposed to be on that show. If you know, give us a call. 781-POD-SLAP.
If you got an inkling of just anything that went on during how old any of them were supposed to be, was like Ralph Malph and Potsy and
12.
Yes.
Imagine
Yes.
If that was like a fish, it would ruin the show. If you're like, Arthur Fonzarelli was 40 and everybody else was 12.
Yeah. You know what also would ruin it? If Joni was 12 and Chachi was in his 40s as well. That Arthur Fonzarelli and his no good cousin, those two child molested creeps seen around Pat Morita High School.
Pat Morita. Now it wasn't always, he was in the kitchen, but there was another guy too. Who was first, you know?
Yeah. There was Al, but then there was Arnold. And Arnold was Pat Morita. But Al was the other guy.
Was he Pat Morita later years or the earlier years? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Somebody got fired or died.
Oh, you don't think they coexisted on the same?
Maybe they did, but I thought
that guy.
I thought it was like a Mr. like Roper like situation.
Oh, it could have been like a Mr. Roper, Mr. Furley.
Yeah, like
it could have been.
What a shit deal.
How did that end? I don't know. How did Mr. Roper and his fucking horny ass wife? How did they leave the show?
They got a spinoff and it didn't take off.
Oh, the Ropers! I do remember that.
So they got a spinoff show, and Mr. Furley came in to be their replacement. The spinoff was a failure, and then they were just
they were like, "Can we come back to our old apartment?" And Furley was like, "No, hit the road." Creeps.
It's so ridiculous that the whole thing is like, as a kid, I didn't realize that like Jack is the whole thing is like people think he's gay.
Yeah.
But Mr. Roper thought he was gay.
Mr. Furley thought he was gay. He was so mad about it.
Well, that made sense, and that's it. Once Mr. Furley did,
dude, I always thought Mr. Furley was gay.
I thought he was gay, and I didn't realize Jack was not gay, but everybody thought he was gay. I thought everybody thought Furley was gay.
I don't. Fred from Scooby Doo. You wear an ascot, you're automatically gay, in my opinion, as a young child.
Yeah,
I didn't know any better. I just thought that's just like all of a sudden that was the attire you adorned.
That was it.
Hey, speaking of gay, down in Disney, no, they go all out for Pride now. Remember they used to not? Remember that was like a hidden thing, like the gay days? They are like...
They're embracing it.
They are super embracing. I'm glad they are, because nobody would work in Disney if they didn't like gay people. There's nothing but gay people working in Disney.
There was always. It's an old episode of this podcast where my family accidentally went during Gay Week when I was much younger, and they wrote a letter complaining, and Disney gave them free tickets.
Yeah, they wouldn't now.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they've totally embraced the Pride, and I'm very proud of their Pride. I loved it. I loved being there every second, and they were very accepting of everybody, and it was a beautiful thing.
Sure, it's gay.
They weren't always like that, though.
No, but they were always gay.
They were always gay, but they were in the closet for a long time.
I know they were in the closet, but it's just
they were in the old witch's cauldron.
They weren't that fun. Come on.
Waiting for the dwarves to drag them out.
What are you doing tonight? Oh, we're going to fly a ferry across the sky during the fireworks show. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're not sure you're not. Got it.
They wouldn't own up to it, and I'm glad Disney finally is. I'm proud of you, Walt Disney World. I had a blast. The family had a blast.
Well, that's good.
A good trip. It was a good time.
And hopefully they'll have some more gay heroes.
I hope so.
Because they've had plenty of gay villains.
Oh, yeah. Every Scar, super gay.
Yeah.
He's
Jafar.
The gayest lion I've ever seen. Oh, Jafar's the gayest dude in Aladdin.
Maybe a parrot fucker, but...
Only as a genie, though. Only as a giant snake.
Oh, no.
As a human, he's like, I won't touch a dirty bird.
Oh, God. That's the worst sound you'll ever hear out of Gilbert Gottfried's mouth. That's it. You want him to crank it to 11?
Yeah, you fucking with a
Okay,
snake.
so Gilbert, this next scene, we're gonna need you to really turn it up, man. We're gonna need you to turn it up.
Oh, okay. Was my character just, did I see a tiger?
No, it's a little worse than just a tiger.
Oh, all right. An angry lion.
No. It's a big snake.
Oh, that is scary.
And he's gonna fuck you in the ass.
Ah! Oh, Aladdin 3! Straight to VHS!
Stretching my hole. And who said this show isn't for children?
I didn't. We make references to kid stuff all the time.
Oh man, dude, I went on the Star Wars rides, all the Star Wars rides.
New stuff for you,
yeah,
right?
the new stuff was like you have to get a boarding pass to go on the ride.
How
You
was
have
it?
to, like get up at 7 a.m. and try to get one. It's insane.
It's like that.
No, yeah, we didn't get on that. We got on the 1 p.m. boarding pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was all of it?
Insane.
Yeah, I want to go.
It's do you want me to tell you what happens?
Yeah, because I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Spoilers if you care about such things. So that Rise of the Resistance ride, you're in a resistance base, right?
Okay.
So you're like in this like very like Yavin 4, like you're on like a foresty planet type of thing. You're in a cave, and as you walk deeper through the cave, that's the whole line until you hit like the middle. You're like in a mountain, and all of a sudden is like all the like the like the screens and everything, and like Hoth like it's very like like the resistance just like popped up a place there.
Yeah.
Like very like rebellion resistancy, and all of a sudden like BB-8 comes out, and he's like, and then a hologram of Rey comes out, and she's like, "You've been compromised. Like the First Order's found us. You got to get off this planet right now." So like all of a sudden like there's like resistance cast members, like they're like rushing you out, like you go, run, and you're running past like Poe Dameron's like X-wing, and now you're back outside, and you run into a transport, and you get in the transport, and there's like a Mon Calamari guy, like, I'm gonna get you off this planet. And then as you get off the planet, dude, you're in this ship, but it's all like like screens, so like it looks like you're at the park area, the Galaxy's Edge, and you lift off from there and you're getting away. Then all of a sudden you get sucked into a tractor beam of a First Order fucking Star Destroyer, and the doors open, and it's just like stormtroopers, and there's like cast members dressed like Imperial or First Order troopers, and they're like, "Get over here, scum! Rebellion!" And they're like abusing you and yelling at you. It's fucking nuts.
Really?
Yeah. And you get out there, there's stormtroopers everywhere, and you're like, holy shit. And you get and you're like put them in this like this area, and you're waiting and you're sitting in this thing, and all of a sudden you hear like it's like Poe Dameron or something. He's like, "We've hacked into the droid. We're gonna get you out of here." And you start zipping through, and stormtroopers are shooting all over, and you're like zipping around the fucking place to get out. And you get out and you land back on the planet, and like you walk out, and like that's the end of the fucking ride. It's completely insane. It's like they like hijack you for a short part and bring you back.
That's cool.
It's completely insane.
I heard all this stuff, but like they keep track of what you've been on, so characters like things will like characters will like reference shit you've done. Did you like experience any of that?
No, that's if you go deep with the like getting into like scanning every code and talking to people. And
yeah, because that's what I heard.
Yeah,
just
I
be
didn't
like,
do
oh,
that.
I heard you were hanging out with blah blah blah. Like,
yeah. And there's like com chatter. If you like use the app, and like you could listen to like people's conversations talking like throughout the Star Wars like outpost and shit, and like figure out this whole thing going on.
I gotta go, man.
It's
It was
bugged
cool.
out. Yeah, it's completely crazy. It's so much bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like this little like section. It's pretty fucking big.
How'd you feel like post like COVID, like that stuff? Because
I was all right with
Felt
it.
okay?
Yeah. I was all right
No,
with it.
I mean, we're starting to get out there. Like, we did
Yeah.
a big, I mean, not Disney. We did like a big fireworks show in town. We went to the parade in my old
Mhm.
hometown and stuff for 4th of July. Like,
Yeah.
we've been going out and doing things. It's just, you know, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I'm vaccinated. My wife's vaccinated. The kids are not. So it's always like, but it feels like everybody's being everything we've done, everybody's being really cool.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, boys were like on and off with the mask because like they're not vaccinated, but they still kind of stayed with it here and there. And it was
Yeah,
like
that's what we're doing too. Yeah, it depends where you are and
Yeah,
how it
it's
feels.
just like what you felt comfortable with.
Okay.
But yeah, unscathed.
Well, fucking cool, man. I'm glad you did it.
Yeah, it
I
was good
missed
times.
you.
I miss you too, buddy. Of course.
I did stand up while you were gone.
So proud of you. Yeah.
First time since October 2019.
Yeah.
I got on a stage because I already wasn't doing it a lot between work and the kids, and it was at Stand Up New York. Sorry, listeners, I didn't promote it because it was on again and then off, and like on again, off again for a bit, and it was a very last minute thing, and I wasn't going to promote it at all, and then I decided to kind of like put an Instagram thing up, but crowds were good.
Nice.
And Bergio came out the second night. I got to hang out with that
Good
guy.
Old Joey.
It felt good to be up there again. I think I'm going to be doing some more. So
Good.
I will let people know next
Yeah,
time.
you definitely should, man. I think listeners and chubs alike would come out and see you.
Well, my wife is now off for the summer. She works in the school system, so she's got the kids and I'm unemployed. So it's like, I don't know if I'm going to dive back into stand up, to do it for a long time, but this is a good summer to do it. And everybody's rusty right now. That's the thing too, is I was like,
Yeah, of course.
I felt that of like, oh, let me do it now.
Yeah,
Because
good idea.
because it's I obviously the circumstances behind the pandemic were terrible, but if I'm going to look at a silver lining for myself personally, it's just like, well, I wasn't doing a lot of stand up to my own detriment, and then you're just kind of like, oh, well, now a lot of people stopped, or they've only been doing shows in parks and rooftops and stuff. So I was like, let me dive back out there. Yeah, felt really good, man.
Yeah.
Felt good. Rusty, but
Of course, though. Who isn't? Like you said, everybody's getting up there.
yeah, well, you lose.
They're
You know what I
kinda-
lost? Like the ability to like judge how long a set is gonna be. Like I was like writing new material, and I was having a hard time figuring out is this 5 minutes? Is this 10 minutes? Like there's certain things that I used to be better at.
Yeah.
And then just having like a set where it's like I didn't want to do all my old stuff, so I did some old stuff and I did some new.
Nice.
Yeah,
How'd the new stuff go?
it went well. I had
Yeah.
some stuff coming like fresh out of the pandemic that isn't even like evergreen, but I was like, let me just do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really good, man. It felt good.
Good, man. Good
And
for you.
I'll try to get up there again soon, and I'm really excited about this live show that we have coming up.
Oh, man. I
Oh my
can't
god,
wait.
it just feels like we're getting back to
my.
normal.
Yeah, dude.
I know. I mean, it's not gonna be a normal night, but
That's
you know
gonna
what I
be
mean.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, we need it. We need it. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long time, so it's gonna be good. I hope listeners really, if you can make it out to a live show,
It's been a long time since we
Please do.
rocked and rolled.
yeah, this is gonna be a big one. So that is August 19th. It's gonna be great. Thursday night.
Staten Island. Come on out to Staten Island. Hey, you guys ever been to Staten Island? I'm going to show you some of the best places to go on Staten Island.
My hometown. I was just there. It was so funny talking to my son who's asking questions. Like, you used to live here, and I was like, yeah. And we were like, I was literally from standing in the same spot. I was like, that's the school I went to. That's the street I grew up on. Your middle name is from that street.
Mhm.
That's the theater. Daddy's gonna do a show with Uncle Chris. Like it was all.
It all ties in.
We're literally doing a show on the corner of the block I grew up on.
I love it. Yeah, you were there for the 4th of July, right?
Yeah, just did the whole
times?
4th. Yeah, I gotta give Travis 4th of July parade. I gotta give them and the committee a lot of credit. I used to be on that committee.
Mhm.
It's a year of planning, and they put a parade together in 6 weeks.
So what's the deal? This is like the longest running parade in the country or something like that?
In the
What's
country.
That's
Yeah,
insane. Was there a parade last year?
there was.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Now I didn't go last year.
Nobody
and-
went last year.
No, and from what I understand, the parade last year was just certain-
Everybody died.
It was everybody died.
It was the COVID parade.
That was it. The Grand Marshal came out and went
He coughed on everybody and dropped dead.
That was it.
Yeah, the guy
No.
playing the tuba killed everyone.
Last year I didn't go, and from what I understand, it was like extremely small, and it was just like vehicles. So it was like fire trucks, and it was like enough to like make it happen.
Qualifies. So wait, what qualifies as a parade versus just like a convoy? Like, what's the difference?
I don't. Hey,
Well,
listen, I'm not gonna ruin this for them. I'm not gonna.
wait, I want to know the qualifications. Like, what's the difference between what's the seriously the legal the actual
I mean, how big
definition?
would it have to be for you?
I don't
If
know,
I had
because
if a
sometimes
clown walked down the street followed by 3 antique cars and then a cop on a horse,
that's
that a parade?
That's kind of a parade.
that's it already?
yeah,
All right, there's no music or anything yet.
but antique cars,
Antique cars alone. Well, that's what I mean. So
and then
last
you got
year,
a clown.
last year was a lot of antique cars and fire trucks. That was it. But this year there was Captain America. There was Hello Kitty
Okay.
and that kind of stuff. There were Chinese dragons
Okay,
in the parade. They
Okay.
had some of that stuff.
okay,
They
I like this.
they managed to get it together in a short amount of time, and I'm very proud of my hometown for doing it. It's cool they kept it going. That they keep it going.
Hello Kitty.
I love going back home.
Yeah.
And then I had a great my buddy Mark Hayes had us over with his family, and the kids are playing together. And we last night we did the town had a fireworks show last night.
Oh,
They killed it.
really?
Oh my god! I was at picnic blanket just lying back. Me and Ben were just lying on our backs,
That's awesome.
staring up, and it was like it
I
was
like
killer.
that they do it the day after.
It was supposed to be the day before, and it got rained out. We had all that rain, so
All right.
this was the rain date.
All right, I still would like the day after because the day of, it was crazy. It was
Well,
it was Da Nang.
It's
over
funny you
here.
said that because the day it just worked out that way with the rain date. But I said to Christine, I was like, I wish it was always this, because 4th of July, the parade in the morning and the barbecue and all that, we were exhausted by the end.
Yeah.
It was nice, crashing the next day, sleeping in a little bit. The kids took a nap in the middle of the day, and then we saw fireworks on the 5th.
Yeah.
I would do that every year if I could.
Yeah.
It just worked out that way because of the rain date.
I agree. It's a good
But-
way to do it.
Yeah, we had a great time, man. There was nothing, Staten Island, so you get your super right-wing politicians.
Yeah, of course.
You get all
Yeah.
that, what's his name, the head of the Guardian Angels running for mayor.
Oh,
and
Curtis
Maliatakis, and you got
How do you say that man's last name?
I don't say
Sliwa?
his last name.
So Sliwa.
You know what? All those guys, you know what? I would never vote for him for mayor. Just when you look at the Guardian Angels,
Wait. Do you guys all know who the Guardian Angels are?
It's possible the listeners don't. Listeners in the UK
Some
probably.
of you haven't been born in the 70s. Let me tell you what this is.
Yeah, New York. This guy started an organization when he felt like the cops weren't doing enough. It was almost like if Citizens Arrest became like a group, and they wore kind of red berets.
So it's
and-
Police Academy 3.
Yes,
It's Citizens
on Patrol. Red jackets and berets, and they were out there saving people. on the
Bobcat
subway.
Goldthwait. It was crazy.
By the way, I think it's mostly bullshit. I think you know that.
Yeah.
And when you look at them now, I mean,
It's a bunch of fat dudes with vests and berets.
it's all just
yeah. They look like a bunch of blues travelers out there.
Yeah, it's the island of misfit toys. And you look at their hats, the berets, they're all faded
They're
and
silly.
they're all fuzzy, faded, dirty
Yeah.
from 40 years ago. It's a sad thing.
Yeah.
But he became a radio personality.
Yes, you're right. He did. He was
Curtis and Kubi.
Curtis and Cuby.
My stepfather always got.
Your
He always got
favorite
into,
cucumbers.
he always got into these shows. It was like, it's good. They have both sides. There's the loud right wing guy, and then there's the left wing guy that he yells at. There's always
There's the loud right wing guy and the quiet right wing guy.
Hannity and Combs
Yeah.
before Sean Hannity. That's
yeah,
what
there's
always
always that other guy.
Yeah, no, that fucking idiot was out there. So you get I mean, Staten Island is out there.
Yeah.
But even my hometown with the fireworks, the fireworks were amazing. They were beautiful. There was a guy right next to us with his family, and after every big one, he would just go, "America!" He was yelling America, and it's just like, Dad.
Yeah.
I was. It's. You know
Who
what
is that for?
I don't ever want to fight with an idiot in front of my kids, but you know what I was holding back?
What?
Just going fireworks. Fireworks.
Who is that for? Yelling America.
He wanted everybody. I think on some level he wanted somebody to challenge him. You ever feel like that?
I did. You know what? Last time, no, not the last time I was in Disney World. The last time I was in the Magic Kingdom, it was 2018, and we went to the Hall of Presidents, and it was that really bad Trump. Like, all right, Trump's really bad on his own. Now imagine a robotic version of him.
By the way, if you
slurring
made
even
a
words.
really accurate one but showed it to future generations not familiar with him, they would think it was like the bad one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
oh, there's one. The hair's weird. He's orange. He's just like
Yeah.
he's got his jacket's too big.
No, that was the dude. That was the dude. Yeah, he's a billionaire, but he wears his suits off the rack. Get the fuck out of here. If you ever met a rich person in your fucking life, do you realize this is not how people fucking dress?
But I remember you
Get
coming back
smart.
from that.
Yeah, it was really terrifying. And there was like a family there who was like, yeah, let somebody say something to us. We love Trump. We love his animatronic. Like, they like made a big deal, and
They're
nobody
loud.
said anything. And nobody was like, oh, fuck Trump. Fucking this guy sucks. Nobody said anything. And they were like, yeah, let somebody tell us to shut up. And nobody was like, yeah, buddy, say whatever you want. We're, like, I want to eat a turkey leg. Shut up. I'm in
Yeah.
Disney World.
And listen, the guy yelling America, I guess ultimately it's positive, but I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna need a little more context, man.
It's like going to a.
It's just
To a-
it's not
to a-
all great right now.
It's like
you want to
if
yell it
if
now?
You went to a comedy show and you yelled out like the comedian's name over and over after every funny joke.
Yes.
Yeah, Mulaney.
Shut up. Shut up.
I gotta piss. I got.
All
I got.
right.
It's happened.
All right.
It's
all right.
happened.
We'll be back.
The pissing. It's 1943.
Yeah, of course it is.
Hey,
mister.
everybody, it's me, Little Victory.
Hey, little victory.
Remember me from before? Little Victory.
What are you doing here, little victory?
I'm licking my big old lollipop. I'd like to tell you a little about eggdumpsoup.com.
Eggdumpsoup. What?
Yeah, that's what helps us win the war. That's right. Chew a big bubble stick of eggdumpsoup.com.
Made in America.
Kill those jabs.
Here are this week's voicemails.
Hey guys, it's Juan Serta, Little Chop Club member. I just heard Eddie's review of In the Heights. I'm kind of sad about it. I did go to see the play when it was on Broadway. It was a very moving play. It's not about cats. It's about that's a different play about cats. It's about a bunch of people living uptown, and somebody hit the lottery. That's the fastest gist of that movie, of the play. But it's a great play by Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Yeah,
and
I like that guy.
it actually moved me to tears.
Oh,
I don't know about the movie. Listen, boys, fit it where you shit it, and hello to all the Chubb members out there.
Oh, very nice.
thank you. Only
Well,
one soda.
I like that you moved by the play. I guess if the play ever runs again, we're checking that out. Yeah, I didn't see the movie, but little Eddie did not like it.
Yeah, he didn't like the Heights.
Stuff doesn't always translate to film.
I like Lin-Manuel Miranda, though.
You know, I started watching that second Mary Poppins,
Uh-huh.
and oh man, I am not a fan of that.
No?
No,
You're out?
there's no character development. Lin-Manuel Miranda is standing in that kid's room
Yeah.
without any explanation. You don't even know if he
He wants to be in a room.
that
with a
movie
kid.
just goes like it's Mary Poppins. You know the deal, and it's like, who are these kids? Who is this guy? Who? There's not.
Well,
they
he's
don't.
He's the
The
kid
character
who grew
development,
up.
and
The
she's
kid
a
grew
much
up.
colder Mary Poppins. I thought she'd be perfect. She's very.
She's a different Mary.
Yeah.
So you didn't finish it?
No, because
man.
my kids can't get through a whole movie at
Oh.
this 4 and 2. It's like we watch movies in chunks, but
Lin-Manuel Miranda will scare any child.
he's he's just like, I don't know. He just comes in through their fucking window and he's in their room,
Yeah, he's still looking to scare children.
and they don't even not. There's 3 kids, not one is like, whoa, who are you? Why are you here?
He's the boogeyman.
He just fucking comes in.
He's the boogeyman.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you know where he scares children the most? The Heights.
all right.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I have to amend that last voicemail.
Ooh.
It takes place uptown, I said, right? It is uptown in Washington Heights, and that's why it's called In the Heights. Fit it where you should it.
It's scary.
Scary. It's terrifying.
Scary stuff. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Right? It made you jump, huh? Made you jump. Scary guy.
All right, what do we got now? Is this Eddie?
Hey, little Eddie. Shit. We have to do a.
Well, Eddie, shit.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit.
That
We gotta
guy.
do that.
Ah, beans and burgers and boogers.
Beans and burgers and burgers.
Oh, beans and burgers and burgers.
burgers.
Oh, beans and burgers and burgers. Got a beans and burgers. Got a movie review. Got a movie review for you. Gonna wash you down. Gonna put you in the tub. Gonna take off your clothes and give you a scrub. Gonna reach under your balls and wash them all. It's a movie review. Get clean now with the movie review in the tub now. Ooh, shh, psh, rubba, bubba, 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 dubba, lubba, bubba, 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 dubba.
Hey guys, it's Little Eddie. I just watched a documentary called The Sparks Brothers.
Oh,
I liked it. That is all.
okay.
Do you know? I never
I
heard
don't
of
know.
it.
The Sparks
The
Brothers?
Sparks Brothers.
So not the Marx Brothers, the Sparks Brothers.
Not the Marx Brothers.
Maybe Nicholas Sparks and his brothers? Isn't that a movie, Nicholas Sparks?
Is it?
I think so.
Groucho Sparks?
Uh,
Harpo Sparks?
and
Chico Sparks?
Yeah, that's his name.
And Zeppo.
Zeppo.
Don't forget Zeppo.
Zeppo. They named the Zippo lighter after Zeppo Sparks.
If Zeppo's your favorite Marx brother, you're a sociopath. You're crazy. You're an insane person.
Really?
Why would you like Zeppo?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Full
You don't know
disclosure, I don't know anything about the Sparks brothers or the Marx brothers.
Marx Brothers. You should check out Marx Brothers.
Oh,
It's
man,
tough.
that's-
There's some slow like musical scenes and stuff.
sounds
but-
like socialism to me.
when I was a kid, I loved Harpo.
Yeah.
I think you start with Harpo, then you appreciate Chico, and then Groucho.
I don't know any.
as a
I just know
grown-up.
the Animaniacs.
Okay, I've heard of them.
Good morning. This
Ooh.
is Booby Waffles. And I understand that you need somebody to help you with your buckles. Well,
Yes.
I have been called a buckler on many occasions.
Yeah, buckle it up.
So I would be very, very happy to make an app. You call it an application, but I don't know what that means. So I'm happy to make an app to help you with your buckles. I know that this needs to be in by the day of the buckle, but I can't remember what day you said that was. So I've just sent this anyway, and then I hope that you'll think about me
I always do.
when you are doing your buckling.
I will.
I was sorry to hear about Schmuckler, the buckler, because there aren't that many of us, to be honest, and it was a shame to lose somebody, but then that does mean that I get the top spot now, so yay for me. Okay, all right then, so I'll go now, but please consider this my app to be your buckler. Thank you very much. Baby Waffles signing off.
You know what? I
Whoa.
think we found our new buckler.
Oh, we might have found our new buckler.
Booby Waffles.
Booby Waffles. Everybody, International Butlers Day is fast approaching.
Approaching faster than you can imagine.
If you want to apply to be our new butler, because Schmutler the butler was killed by my mother-in-law. As we all know,
I'm still not over it.
we have a few applicants, right? We have Booby Waffles.
We have Booby Waffles. We have Slash the Topless Bounty Hunter.
Yes, we do.
We have Schmeeves the Jeeves.
Yes.
And Schmurgler the Not Burglar.
Yeah, and Schmuck the Cook put in an application.
That's
did
right.
she
We
not?
can't forget that
That's-
Schmuck. But I'm not sure if she should be qualified because we already fired Schmuck for trying to poison us.
Yeah,
But she's trying
her
to get
chances
back
are
in.
not good, but Booby Waffles, man.
Booby Waffles.
Ooh, that was a good one. So any new applicants, 781-POD-SLAP, or you can send some audio to slap@superliveadventure.com.
That 781 slap is also 781-763-7527.
I got it,
Look
baby.
at this. I was reading it out of a book that literally says
Memorize
Steve
2016.
Steve Gutenbot. Right above it. Steve
I wish I had a Steve Gutenbot.
Gutenbot. You know what? I don't. I'm like halfway through the Police Academy series, and I fucking don't want it.
Oh, do you have a problem with him?
Just, yeah.
Would you recast
His
him?
face. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, who would you put in there?
Bill Murray. He'd be a way better Mahoney.
In the Police Academy movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be. You know what? If you went back in time and did that,
Yeah.
they would be better. But there's a bunch of movies that he
Yeah.
was supposed to do that he wouldn't be allowed to do anymore.
He should have only done the first, and
Oh,
he would
yeah.
have been a good Mahoney
Sure.
in the first movie.
And then there's like, and then
that's it.
Gutenberg is the new Mahoney.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Coulier comes
No,
in.
the
and
guy, yeah, Dave Coulier
does
comes in.
replaces him.
Yeah, and he does a bad Peter Venkman impression.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like Gutenberg,
well,
man.
first,
I won't
actually-
stand for. You know, I like Gutenberg.
The first movie should be Murray, and then the second and third movie should be the guy who does Garfield's voice, and then he gets canned, and then like from the fourth one to the last one. What is the last one? Like Mission to Moscow or something.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I never saw that.
Then it's Dave Coulier.
Okay,
So you have 3 Mahonies.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Little Eddie. No reviews this week, sorry.
Oh,
But I do have a question that I wanted to ask. Space Jam: A New Legacy is coming out in a couple of weeks, and I was just curious, as fathers, I'd like to know how long I need to wait before it's okay for me to go see that movie. I've asked this question before in other ways, and I don't think John understands where I'm coming from. How long do I have to wait before it's okay for me, a 33-year-old single white guy, to go by myself to see a cartoon for kids without getting side-eyed looks from parents and feeling all weird about it? Okay? I think that could lay out my dilemma here a little better. Looking forward to your answer. I'll take it off the air.
Right away, as soon as I hear that, I understand the concern with certain movies. I'm gonna say that a Space Jam movie
I
is
think
not
it's okay.
made for kids.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes, kids don't know. They don't give a shit, right? They always try to bring back Bugs Bunny and everything. It's like it's from another time.
If
It's
you're a fan
another
of LeBron
era.
James, that's what it's for.
Yeah,
it's not really.
I think the people that are going to run out to see this are the people who grew up and love the original. And of course, if they have kids, they're going to bring their kids.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's creepy to go see Space Jam without children.
Agreed. Now,
I think a ton of people are gonna go see it.
if you were going to go see like the Paw Patrol movie, that's a different story.
That is a completely different story.
I would say the appropriate amount of time is never.
Never.
But Space Jam, I think you could go opening day.
I think you can too.
You just got to wear like a jersey, like a LeBron jersey or
That's
some kind of
that's what you got to
sneakers.
do.
Yeah.
What about like a denim jacket with the Tasmanian devil on it? Tasmanium.
Yeah, the Tasmanian.
The Tasmanian devil.
Yeah. Or better yet, we all know this is one of my favorites. You get a T-shirt with like maybe Bugs and Taz on it, but
Ooh.
they got their
Arms crossed.
Yeah,
baggy jeans.
baggy jeans, some hoop earrings,
Backwards hats.
everything, and they're like, "Hey, you know what? Fitting within the theme of those classic shirts." I saw a trailer for the Space Jam 2. Porky Pig has a big rapping segment, and it's funny because normally, Porky Pig would have a stuttering problem.
Yes.
But now he doesn't because he raps.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help with the stutter?
He starts at first. He gets you. He thinks he's like, but then he gets into a big rap, and then he does like, "That's all, folks," and drops the mic.
I mean, singing helps stutterers. That's true.
There
are people who,
yeah.
but no.
That's why Joe Biden sings all the time.
Looney Tunes can't exist now.
No,
They're done.
No, they can't.
They're
They're
over.
very insensitive for today's children.
Yeah.
Today's children are soft.
It's not. It's done.
You can't, but
It's done. Or you can. Hey, listen. If Bugs Bunny and Daffy, if Looney Tunes, if they're gonna get woke,
no,
they can.
they can't get woke.
Of course they can.
You don't want to wake
But it's
up
not gonna be
Looney
Looney Tunes.
No.
You know what's funny about
it's
Space
not.
Jam?
What?
I never watched all of the first one, and I don't give a shit about any of it. And people are so excited. Like, people really loved that first one.
Well, there's a really hot Bugs Bunny girl in it.
I know.
And
she's drawn differently now.
I've heard.
I have no problem with it. I saw it. I get it. It's more realistic.
I'll acknowledge it exists,
But are
but
you
I'll
saying
never
that-
stop jerking off to the first one.
But all these people that I know that loved the first one, you're saying that's why?
Yeah, it's her. Lola Bunny.
It was Lola Bunny the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because I honestly,
I'd
don't get
fuck that rabbit.
it. I don't get it.
I'd fuck that rabbit. Have you ever seen that girl? That
Yeah,
girl
oh, yeah.
rabbit, that rabbit girl? You've seen it?
I've seen it. I've seen it. I'd fuck it.
All right.
I'd fuck that rabbit girl.
Then go see Space Jam. Make some Space Jam of your own.
Hi guys, it's me. It's Jake. Just kind of bopping through time and space here. Again, GPS says I'm still in Brooklyn.
All right.
The last time I checked, Brooklyn didn't have knights on horseback. So I kind of got conscripted. Still getting a podcast. That's good. But it was either fight against the queen or death. So
In Brooklyn?
chose the fight against the queen, then a sword to the throat. But now we're doing this now. I don't. What do you? No, I don't. I get that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I get it. But here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's go. Let's bob and weave. Let's bob and weave. Duck left. Duck right. Purple rope. Wet Willie. Fellow checker, I see. I think we won. Oh.
This is
Yeah,
this
I
is
think-
interactive.
I think we won.
This is amazing. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. This is
What do you
thrilling.
know? I finally did something right.
Yes.
Well, don't know exactly how that's gonna work out. I know you guys got a live show coming up.
Yeah.
Not sure if I'm gonna be able to make that.
Damn.
Think I'm gonna be a duke now. So, bring on the eunuchs, I guess. So, wait, what's the... Come on, really? Now? But I did something good. I did something good.
Oh, he's jumping through time again.
I don't wanna. Why? Where the fuck am I? This isn't good.
I think he's in the Wild West.
I hope that's a Buddhist symbol.
Husteter Geizkragen, Tadir schnauzt sich seit Ewigkeiten bei mir durch und Sie wollen mich wieder einstellen wie grünen Danny.
Yeah, definitely not a Buddhist symbol.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Is he in Nazi Germany now?
Fuck. I think so.
All right, we got one more message here, buddy.
Hello, boys. Gotta say, very, very stiff competition. I gotta say, Jeeves, that was a pretty funny joke. Pretty funny. Got the old chuckles going. This is Smuggler, by the way. Not a burglar, even though sometimes it slips out of his mouth that he might be. But he's not. He just has weird way of saying things. But that was a good joke. But myself, I've always been more of a poem or limerick kind of man, and I prepared one for you. This one goes out to Fart Guy.
Hey!
It's a fart guy.
There was a young fellow from Sparta, a really magnificent farter. On the strength of one bean, he'd fought God Save the Queen and Beethoven's Moonlight's the Nada. He could vary with proper persuasion. His fart to suit any occasion. He could fart like the flute, like a lark, like a lute. This highly fartistic Caucasian. His repertoire ranged from classic jazz. He achieved new effects with bubbles of gas. With a good dose of salts, he could whistle and waltz or swing in it razzmatazz. One day he was dared to perform the William Tell Overture Storm, but not could dishearten our spirited Spartan, for his fart was in wonderful form. It went off in a capital style, and he farted it through with a smile. Then, feeling quite jolly, he tried the finale, blowing double-stop farts all the while. The selection was rough, I admit, but it did not dismay him one bit. Then, with his ass thrown aloft, he suddenly coughed and collapsed in a shower of shit. I hope you like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One my mother used to whisper in my ear as I fell asleep in the alley that I grew up in next to a box of cats. Again, this has been a smuggler, not burglar, no matter what anyone tells you, including himself sometimes, when he calls and leaves a voicemail. I'm not a burglar. I'm a butler, and I'm seeking employment. I would love to come and maybe see if you have an HR person. Because I am going to probably be on the top of their list all the time. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh my God. Smuggler the burglar, another candidate.
Another candidate. Hey, man.
I mean, he hit us with poetry.
Yeah, that's my weak spot.
Oh my God.
I'm worried about Jake.
I'm worried about Jake too.
God damn it.
But he's trying to make it back.
I heard gunshots. I was like, what? Is he in the West? And then it's all of a sudden it sounded like, oof.
Yeah.
Nazi Germany.
It does not sound good. Jake, who somehow still gets the podcast throughout time. I
Well,
hope you're okay.
It's a, you know, It's a very magical podcast.
I publish to the ether.
Yeah. It
I
gets
always
out
do,
there. It gets
just in
out there.
case. I publish everywhere.
You could hear
Apple
us,
Podcasts,
yeah.
Spotify, the ether.
The deep reaches of space.
Mm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jake, I hope you're all right. Smurgler, I mean, we all know you're a burglar, but keep calling, man. I love it. I don't know if we can hire you. Again, any other
Maybe.
candidates, call the show, reach out.
Maybe we could hire him as some kind of a limerick writer.
I mean, obviously has other talents.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see. There's still some time. There's a few more weeks, everybody. We do want to wish a happy birthday to somebody.
Oh, excuse me. That's right. I'd like to wish a happy 445th birthday to Connie Sugarwash Evans. When asking Connie, what is the secret to long life? She says it's sleeping in a waterbed filled with beans. Baked beans. And sometimes you let the plug out and you got them all over the floor. You spill those beans. Happy birthday, Connie Sugarwash Evans. With a name like Schmuckers, it's got to be full of beans. And also, congratulations to cousin Justin, America's cousin.
He won the contest. We had a very last-minute contest on social media about our last episode.
Sometimes that happens. That's why you should always follow us on social media. Instagram, Facebook, the whole nine, Twitter. That's why sometimes we spring these things on you.
Yeah, very last minute we put it out there. We were like, hey, on the next episode we find out how many unread emails Chris has in his inbox. We asked people to guess. We did Price is Right rules.
That's right.
Which is closest without going over wins. Cousin Justin had the official winning answer, which was 10,000. He was off by hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, so at the time of the last episode, I had 155,906 unread emails.
Yeah.
So
where are you at right now?
156,796 unread emails. So once again, if you'd like to get in touch with me, just send me an email and I'll get right back to you.
Yeah. Well, Cousin Justin won a set of pins.
Mm-hmm.
No one should email you ever. And no one should ever. I'm not. Why? I've officially stopped. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna add to that.
What?
A waste of my time.
What?
I will say this. There's a set of enamel Noise Super Live Adventure pins in it for anybody who can beat your number. I want to see a screenshot. I want to see something higher.
A new contest on the challenge.
Than Mr. Sorrentino.
A new challenge on the table.
If somebody has more unread emails than
on
you,
the block.
I'll set a set of pins.
Nobody has more unread emails than me.
You might be right.
I'll never read an email. You can't make me.
Until next time.
Fit it where you shit it.